For the grand finale at the India Couture Week, and who better than to have, of course, our very own Indian and now global star, Rahul Mishra, designer, joins us today. Welcome and congratulations on a great show.
Thank you so much.
Firstly, the experience during the grand finale and also doing it in a very different manner. We often see very different grand finales, even by you. Today you had a walkthrough for the viewers, then a show, then some dance as well. How did it go for you and what was the idea?
So my idea was like, normally when a garment walks, it hardly gets a glimpse of 10 seconds for people. So idea was people with a lot of patience, they just walk through the clothes, they look at the detail, observe the craftsmanship, because most of these clothes were seen on a small screen of a phone when we showcased them in Paris. So idea was to bring people up close in terms of craftsmanship so that they can appreciate the beautiful craftsmanship of a craftsman. And then we created a smaller ramp so that the cameras in front, they can also capture, beauty of that. So it's almost like a dual show, where for the live audience, they go through the walkthrough, and for the audience who are not able to watch it in physical presence, there's a small little catwalk is happening for them so that it can be captured on cameras also.
Even your muse for today, Sobita, had a very different walk. She came once, then she went back, changed, on stage, then came back again and did a bit of acting as well. So again, that was also a special sequence for your Showstopper.
Yeah, Sobita is a wonderful muse, and she herself, when she walked in the morning, she said she is a dancer. She's a fabulous dancer, and she really loved the whole vibe and the whole idea. Devi is like every woman, every person in India is Devi, and Shringar is part of that. So how you have a person who is representing, inner Devi, and then Shringar is happening on the stage. So this is the whole idea behind this act.
Very quickly, how the response was in Paris for you, please tell us. And also, have you seen, because it's not now your first time, you made it a habit of going to Paris, and that's a great thing, the evolution of how people perceive you and Indian fashion there?
Yeah, I'm very, very delighted to share this with you. Like there's a wonderful tech company called Launch Matrix. So recently they gave a list of top 5 shows of Paris Haute Couture Week in terms of media impact, because today's time is attention economy. Like people need to pay attention to whatever you do. So in that way, alongside with Dior, Chanel, and Balenciaga, we are there. So I was very honored because most of these companies are really huge. They're $30-40 billion brands. And so it took us, it takes a lot of hard work. Sometimes it takes it's also a beautiful representation of our craft, our culture. I think fashion without culture is completely hollow. So the idea is how we look at culture in today's context and how we represent it. And my idea was like, when people visit India, they come to Delhi, they might go to Jaipur, have one Indian dish, and go and see Taj Mahal. They feel they've seen India. So when you go to Ajanta Ellora, go to Vellore, go look at these beautiful places which date back as long as 200 to 2,500 years of time, that's when you realize real India is treasured in these stone sculptures.
Amazing. Well, we're very proud of you to hear this ranking, and you're up there and you will continue to be. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Journalist Raju Udai Pratap Singh in Delhi, NewsX.